is going to be the first video in my Christmas 2020 series. Yes, I know it's October, but let me tell you, I feel like at the moment the uncertainty of the world is real and it's stressing me out. So my method of dealing with this is to be super organised and in control of what I'm going to be allowed to do. Maggie's come along to say hello. Say hi, Maggie. Hello. So for me, Christmas is the most magical time of the year. Let me know, like this video if you are into Christmas as well. And I just think with 2020 being such a write-off, it is up to me to try and give us a really good Christmas. Obviously up to us as a family. Yes, it's going to be all over the place. We may not see our family, we may be working longer than we would do normally, we may not have a job. It's going to be crazy, so let's get on with it, let's get organised and hopefully give ourselves a really good Christmas. So we usually have to see lots of different family members. As I said before, we're all over the place with our families. So for us, it's kind of a busy time, like taking the children here, there and everywhere. So I'm actually going to revel in the fact that potentially we're not going to have to leave the house. So hopefully there's going to be loads of really good ideas in this video for you if you want to get on it, into it, organised, bosh, 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 done Christmas. Completed, mate. So I actually did a video in the past, a few years ago now, over here on my channel, so I thought I'd refresh it and bring it to you again for those that might have missed it and just add in a few extra points. So this is going to be your things to do and plan for a stress-free Christmas 2020 and just to help you along your way with like a checklist of things to do. I'm also going to do a budgeting debt-free Christmas budgeting video, so let me know if you want that one, and any other videos you want to see around Christmas, then do let me know in the comments. Without further ado, she says, having spoken for 2.5 minutes, let's get into organising yourself for Christmas 2020. So the first tip I want to share with you is to set your budget. Obviously we know that Christmas is expensive. You know, if we'd been organised, we would have started paying for it back in January and we would have been good to go. However, not all of us are that organised. I'm aware of that. So set your budget now if you haven't done it already, and there will be loads more tips on budgeting for Christmas over on that debt-free Christmas video soon. But if you are not sure what your job situation might be, or you don't know how much money you'll have, set your budget now, and if you do come to have more money, then great, you can increase that, but set your budget and make sure that you know exactly what you're going to need to spend on what area. Are you hosting? Have you got children to buy for? Set yourself a budget and try and stick to it. Okay, next up is to book what you can. There are still things that you can book and you need to be thinking of that this early on. So the panto, some of them are still running, the grotto visits, the garden centre cream teas, whatever you want to do this Christmas, make sure you're booking it in early so that you avoid disappointment. Obviously things are going to be a bit up in the air whether we will be able to do them, but most places do get money back, give a money back guarantee, so make sure you get that with your booking. But it just means then you're organised and it's one less thing to worry about near the time. The next thing, tip number 3, is to shop early. Now I know that a lot of people think this is a bit early. We've actually completed the boys' Christmas presents already, just because I just don't want to, if we can't get out, I want them to have everything that we had planned for them. So if you want a gift guide video, let me know. I wasn't sure whether to do my gifting videos this year, but do let me know if you want to see them. I've done them every year, so I will probably do them, but I don't know if it's the right place for it on this channel anymore, or, you know, obviously I'm very aware that money is different for people at the moment and it's tricky. So yeah, but let me know if you want to do that. But shopping early doesn't just get you organised, it really helps reduce crowds and kind of that panic buy situation. It will alleviate some of the delivery people's work as well. So just try and be organised if you can here and shop early. Tip number 4 is to get crafting. If you're not in a lockdown situation, maybe get a couple of friends over, do wreath making. I've done videos on that. I'll link my whole Christmas playlist in the description. You can make DIYs, I've also done those. And you can make, if you're doing personalised cards from your children perhaps, get those handprints into robins or those footprints into a Christmas tree, whatever you are planning to do. Get doing it now. It's great for indoor activities, wet and windy days, or if you're on lockdown, and it means that you're super organised and can get them in the post or under the tree when the time is right. Okay, tip number 5 is organise your Christmas plan. I know I've touched on this already, but things are going to be very different this year, and I just honestly think mentally, if you tell yourself you're not going to be able to do this, you won't be able to do that, it won't be until this date, and really like make it worse than it is when it actually happens, you'll probably surprise yourself, and that actually is kind of better for you mentally. I just feel with the government updates in the UK certainly is not knowing, we don't know if half term we're going to be on a total lockdown again, but you can control to a certain degree. If you know that you're not going to be able to leave your house potentially, then just tell yourself you can't do that. Batten down those hatches, get everything organised. Do your plan according to how you want your Christmas day, and obviously that might be without your family or extended family certainly. You know, you may not even be able to mix households. So for us, we're just saying, do you know what, this year we're just going to be nice and cozy and quiet and keep it like low key, and I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, tip number 6, really important here so you don't miss out, is to book your Christmas food delivery slot. Obviously, even more so now, if we are in a lockdown situation, you're not going to be able to get to the supermarkets, or you might be, but it'll be rammed. Even if you book a slot, you just need to order a couple of things and then keep it in your basket, and then it keeps your slot open for you to add to it when you work out what you're going to need. Okay, tip number 7, I think we are, is to buy your stamps and buy your cards. These are sort of things, you can probably buy them online, but I choose to go to the shops or get them handmade, or make them myself of course, or get them from like crafty places to shop local. And if you do that now, then you're going to be ahead of the game before they are on their last order date, or before they've run out of stock, or before you can't leave the house. Get them early, and don't forget your stamps as well. Okay, tip number 8, and this is a bit different this year because I would traditionally have said it would need to include like your nativity play or whatever your school may be doing, but it's to get a plan and write it somewhere that everyone can see in the family. So whether your husband or partner has a virtual online drinks evening for his work, or potentially you might have a school virtual event, get it all on the planner so everyone knows exactly what they're doing. You know when the dress down day is for school, you know when the school lunch Christmas dinner is, you know when your family Zoom quiz is. Get it there as like a kind of command centre, and everyone will know what they're doing each day, and it just makes you all feel a little bit more connected and a bit more organised as well as a family. Okay, tip number 9 is to organise advent calendars. We make the children, we have a set advent calendar which we change up the boxes each year, and we do different things. We're going to go with a Lego themed one this year, and the boys are going to lose their minds because they love Lego, and it's the sort of toy that we play with all the time. Yes, it's plastic, but this stuff lives on. Like, they have been gifted some hand-me-down Lego from their great uncle or second cousin or something like that, and the Lego is about 40 years old and they love it still. So yes, it is obviously plastic, but you can think about maybe filling it up with little scavenger hunt clues or little sweets or something like that. But if you get it done early, then you know you're organised and prepared for the 1st of December. The final tip number 10, is to write your list for Santa. That includes writing a letter to Santa, and obviously if you would like a letter from Santa, writing it to one of the many places online. I'll try and leave some links for you in the description bar. But one of my children's favourite things at the moment is to get the toy shop catalogue, and literally you give them a pen. That's a good hour or so free to have a cup of tea, because they just go through it. I want this, I want this, I want this. Of course they're not going to get everything in there, but it just gives us an idea of what to ask Santa for, and it also means that, you know, they are occupied, and you can then get on with writing your own present list of who you need to buy for, what your budgets are, and where to get them from. So it's a really great way of kind of everyone getting involved and being organised as well. So I really hope you enjoyed those tips for getting ready and prepared for a stress-free Christmas in October and November, the jobs that you should be doing now. There are so many other things. I know we'll be making another video like this, but if you did like it, do give it a like. And if you have any other Christmassy ideas, then do let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on my future content. I upload 3 times a week, and it's going to start getting a little bit festive up in here soon. But obviously I will also have loads of money saving ideas, Christmas foodie ideas. I'll be doing maybe some taste tests from Aldi and Lidl, and I can just feel the food in my belly right now. I'm excited. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all very soon. Take care. Bye.